Right. Hey guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. Just a quick update regarding the BTC volatility. Price action above 47.4, right? So it is Friday, February 9th, 2024, just about like a 4:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So if we start off with the monthly time frame, it is a nice body candle, okay? I know it is not even like a halfway through the month. However, it is quite important to notice like if BTC bulls, okay, can basically manage to close above 45.5 up to basically 46.5 for February, that could potentially mean like, hey, bulls could be in total control over the next like a few months, especially before the halving and after the halving also, okay? Because we're expecting a high volatility in post-halving, right? So what can we say on a monthly basis? It is extremely bullish as long as we can basically keep a body candle, okay, above 45.5 up to 46.5k area, right? So if we take a look at it on a weekly basis, one thing to notice is like even though we at the short-term resistance just about like a 47 up to 49k area, which is our yearly high right around here to be exact on Binance, 48,969, right, to be exact for Leroy, right? So it could potentially be the highest weekly close, okay, since like let's say April or even like a March, okay, since like a March 2022. So nearly 24 month, okay, high in terms of like a weekly body candle. So that could potentially be a significant sign going into the halving and all that good stuff, right? So if we take a look at it in terms of indicator, I mentioned it previously, okay, as long as your weekly MACD is positive, you cannot basically be calling for like a macro reversal, okay? That's why I was just being cautious in this range and just looking at it as a correction phase and not a reversal phase. It is still in a correction phase. As long as we do not basically break out above 50k, this entire range could be considered, right, a correction phase. So we will see over the next like a few weeks if bulls going to be able to get at least a weekly close, okay, above let's say 50k. A monthly close will be great, but if we get a weekly close, it wouldn't hurt, okay? So that's the only thing we need to pay attention to on a weekly basis, right? In terms of support, let's say we get a bad news or anything, right? We still got the weekly 21 EMA right here, just about like a 38.7. But once again, it is a moving average, so it is going to be, trending higher if we're going to keep getting like some higher highs in terms of like a closing basis, right? So something to keep in mind. So still keep an eye on the weekly 21 EMA for the next like a few weeks going into the halving, in case we get any big shakeouts, okay? Overall, the bull trend, it is super strong, right? Especially if we can close above 45.5 up to 46.5k area for February and all that good stuff, right? The next important time frame, it is the 2D MACD, okay? Our 2D MACD is positive, which is quite important, right? You take a look at it right here. I discussed it when we were basically dropping down here. We said, our 2D MACD is negative, right? So we don't know what type of correction we could get, right? We can still, right, get a potential, let's say if bulls do not break out the 50k area, right, we could get a potential, sideways correction where we could get another accumulation phase between 50k to a 40k area, okay? If and only if we do not break out above 50k, right, and close above it, at least on a weekly basis, right? So that could be a potential sideways correction. Regardless of the correction phase we're going to get in this area, bulls are still in control, okay? The next upside resistance to focus on, or short-term potential correction phase we could be looking at, it could start somewhere around like a 57 to a 58k area. Why 57 to 58? If you do a swing high just about like a 70k down to a swing low 15.5, our 0.888, it is right there, just about like a 57k to a 58k, right? And after that, we will talk about the 63 to a 67k and all that good stuff, okay? So upside resistance, once again, 57 to 58. Our pivot support, for the next few weeks throughout the, bull run, going to be the weekly 2-1 EMA, okay, depending on where it is going to be at, right, over the next like a few weeks and all that good stuff. All right, so that's all I wanted to cover for BTC in terms of the macro down to the short-term time frame and all that good stuff, right? All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching.